Indian Council Act of 1909. This act is also called as Minto-Morley Reforms Act. During the formation and implementation of this act, Lord Minto was the Viceroy of India and Lord Morley was the Secretary of State for India. This act was used to divide and rule policy in India. The total number of central legislature members was increased to 60 from 16. The number of regional council members was also increased. Representation of the regional council was allowed through election for the first time. In order to provide separate representation for Muslims, separate electorate college was created. After that, 1919 Government of Act. Since Indians took active part in the First World War, Lord Montagu, who was the Secretary of State for India, argued in favor of providing more representation to Indians. In the matter of administration, he was in favor of allowing people's participation in the formation of government gradually. Lord Chelmsford, who was Viceroy, then declared various reformative measures to the British Parliament on 28, 1917. The Indian Council Act of 1919 formulated by accepting this report. Montagu-Chelmsford Reforms Act formulated by cameral legislative body. Diarchy was allowed at the regional governments. An High Commissioner of was appointed for India, promised to improve local self-government. Provincial budget was separated from central budget. Separate electoral college was extended for all other minorities also. So next act is Government of India Act of 1935. This act as the base for the formation of Indian Constitution. The report submitted in 1928 under the leadership of Motilal Nehru was instrumental in the formation of the Act. Most of the provisions in the Indian Constitution are based on this Act. This Act allowed the formation of a fully responsible government by Indians. This Act was applicable both to Indian principalities and also to the British Indian regions. The following are the important features of this Act. A federal system of Indian principalities, British governed region and dominion states was formed. Reserve Bank of India was established. Diarchy was established at the center. Diarchy was cancelled at the regional level and autonomy was granted. The federal court was established. One should understand the various political developments that resulted in the formation of various acts that aided the formation of Indian Constitution. Though these acts serve the purpose of British interest, they also include the aspiration of Indians for self-governance. These acts should be understood as the result of struggle led by Indians for the self-rule. Thank you.